Hey guys, it's Mario from OfficiallyLoomed, and today I'm here with a new video. And today we're going to be making the Webweaver. Yay! No, okay. All right. So it's the Webweaver. I am in love with this bracelet right now. It looks so nice, and I really like it. So that's what it looks like. Yeah, that was on my Instagram earlier yesterday or today. I don't know when I'm posting this. But, so yeah. And, like always, I always say this, but a lot of you guys liked it. So I'm making a tutorial. So for this, you will need one loom, a rainbow loom hook, or a crochet hook, okay? And you'll need some colors. So let's get started. So we're gonna start by placing the perimeter. And the perimeter isn't the easiest thing ever, but I mean, it's so simple. This is like an intermediate bracelet. So we want to start by the arrows pointing away from us. And we want to start from the bottom center peg over to the bottom right peg. And then over to the bottom left to the bottom right. And then we want to go up on both sides like that. And we want to keep going up just like a normal border on a bracelet. Okay? And make sure you are pushing them down while you're placing them. So we're going to keep going up until our second to last pegs on our loom. Okay? So I will be back once I finish doing that. Alright. So at this point, we have gotten to going up our whole loom. And we have stopped right here. And this is the second to last peg. So now we're going to go over to the middle. So go from here into the center, and then other side over to center. So that is our perimeter. This is what your loom should look like. Now we're going to place our middle bands, and this is basically part of what I make it the web this is why I call it the Webweaver, because it kind of looks like webs, you know. So now we're going to go down the middle with our same perimeter color. So go from the center bottom peg, arrows pointing away just like last time, up, and you want to go up the whole row with your perimeter color. Just like that. This is what your loom should look like. We have gone all the way down the middle. If you're not finished yet, then just pause the video and catch up. Alright? So now at this point, what we're going to do is we're going to still get a perimeter color. And we want to grab that same color, and this time we want to go out. So from the center peg, go out like that, and from here go out, and then we want to go here, and we want to just go in like that, and here and go in really short like that. Okay, this one's long and this one's short. Here, go long ways out. Okay, and short ways we just want to go into center peg like that. Out and then in. Alright, we're going to keep creating that pattern until the end of our loom. So at this point, your loom should look like this. And right here, we did not close into the middle because these two bands right here kind of represent that. So we are done with our perimeter. Now we're going to go on to our middle, which is basically our color. So the red and the blue in this bracelet. I am going to do, why not, some yellow. Okay, and some neon orange for this. Alright. So, for this we are grabbing 2 bands every single time, and we are making kind of a zigzag. Yes, a zigzag. So we want to start with 2 bands of your first color on this side, and go from here, remember, bottom of the loom, go here over to center with 2 bands. Still with 2 bands, and we're only using 2 bands for the zigzag. We want to go out like that, and then 2 bands go in, making a zigzag. So remember to always pick 2 bands, I probably said that enough now, on both of your zigzags, okay? And we want to just keep making that zigzag pattern through our loom, okay? So we're gonna finish our first zigzag, just doing that until the end of our loom. We're gonna finish right here going out, okay? We're not going to go in right here. As you can see, we have our first zigzag on our loom. Alright, and we stopped right here going out. We're not gonna go in like that. Alright? So your loom should look like this. Now we're going to do our second zigzag. And we are not going to be using our neon orange, sorry, anymore, so you can put those away. Now, still grabbing 2 bands for every single one, just like this zigzag. We're going to basically do the same thing. So from here, we want to go like that. Alright, and then make that zigzag, but just with your different color. So 2 bands and making that zigzag. And you really want to push down, not as hard as you can, but make sure you push down so you have enough space, because this is going to take up majority of your pegs. But when we loom, it's not going, it's going to get really like spaced out. So we are going to have enough space when we loom. And also you don't have to do 2 bands for your zigzag, but it would, it really impacts the look of this bracelet. So I think it looks way better with 2 bands. Alright. So we're going to keep doing our yellow zigzag now along our loom. Alright. So at this point we have gotten both of our zigzags onto our loom, and it should look like this, kind of like different colored X's, okay, or maybe triangles. Alright, whatever you want to do in your mind, imagination, diamonds, whatever. Okay, so now we're gonna start looming. So we are going to loom the zigzags first. But in order to loom our zigzags, we kind of have to do something funky with this band. But it's super easy, actually. So don't worry about it. Now, we want to put our cap band on here. So I feel like doing a different color for visual. Actually, you know what? I'm going to make it a different clear. It's not going to work out. How about white, okay? So let's just do a white cap band. Doesn't matter. I can always change it later. So a white cap band on our bracelet like that. Okay, and now what we want to do is temporarily, we just want to kind of grab the first band, or to make it even easier, just grab this middle band and take it off the peg for now, and just leave it like that. Now I'm going to reapply my black cap band because now it's simple. Sorry. Alright, so we are going to loom our zigzags, but in order to loom our zigzags, we have to have some kind of cap band. So we want to grab the top band and go out like that, and the bottom band and go out like that. Alright, now we can start looming our zigzags. Our first zigzag is going to be this one, so we don't have to worry about this one for now. We want to go in here and grab those two yellow bands, the yellow single bands, and go over to the center like that. Then we want to grab the two other yellow bands and go out like that. Grab the bottom two yellow and go out like that. And then grab these two and go out like that. Alright, so as you can see, we're just looming these in a single kind of way, except with double bands. Alright, and make sure you identify what the band is that you're supposed to loom. So this band we need to loom. So as you can see, this is moving when we pull on it. So that verifies that that's the band that we need to loom. Another way to verify it is if it makes a teardrop shape. Now, if it doesn't make a teardrop shape, pull on it a little bit, okay? Because you might just have, you know, a little bit of tightness. So just pull on it a little bit, and if it still doesn't tighten, if it still doesn't loosen, then you probably grabbed the wrong band. So just try to get the right band. Alright, we're going to keep looming over there. So I'm going to go a little faster now. And you can go on your own pace. Don't worry about how I'm going. You don't have to catch up. What you do eventually, but you know, not right now. You can just pause the video and resume when we are done, okay? And if I'm going too slow, then you can always either wait for me or you can skip ahead a little bit. So we have loomed our yellow zigzag, and now we're going to loom our neon orange zigzag. So we have already loomed out here, so we're just going to grab these two neon orange bands and go over to the center. Now we're going to grab these two neon orange bands that connect to here, and we're going to loom out there. And we're going to do the same exact thing, so same rules apply that we did with the yellow bands, or our first zigzag. We just are going to do it with these bands now. Okay? So it's really simple, this part. Alright? Same exact thing. Grab these two and go out. Grab these two and go out. And what I find easiest, so I don't make a mistake, is going and grabbing from the side. And grabbing those bands from the side and then pulling. So as you can see right here, it's from the side and then pulling. Because you know that those are the bands. Okay. So I'm going to keep looming these neon orange ones now. And I will be back once I loom up to here. Okay. So we have loomed all of these zigzags. Alright. Now they kind of look like honeycombs. They should look like mine right now. And basically, now we're going to loom the next part. So we are done with our zigzags. Now we're going to loom our perimeter. So we want to go back to the bottom of our loom. And we want to firstly take off this cap band. Grab this loose band right here that has been loose. And we want to put it back on the peg here. And now put the cap band back on your peg. So we want to start by basically first we want to start by going here and grabbing your middle band, bottom band, and going up. Okay? Then you want to go down, grab that very bottom black band or your perimeter color and go up. Then you want to go over here and grab the band that's going over to the side right here. And you want to bring this one over to this peg. Okay? Same thing right here. Grab that band. Okay? And pull it over here, like that. Now we want to grab our top band and go over to this side. Grab our next top band and go over to this side. And grab our bottom band and go up. Alright? So yeah, this part is kind of tricky. So make sure you focus and do what I do. So now we're going over here to where we loomed up, grabbing the very bottom black band and going up again. Okay. Now we're going to go down here. So that's 2 pegs back. And we want to grab this band that's stretching across from here to here and go over here on that peg. And same thing right here, grab that band and go, oops, what did I just do? Sorry. So you want to grab that band and go over to the center right there. Then we want to go here and grab the top black band or your perimeter band and go over to the side right there. Then grab your other top one and go over to this side. Then grab the very bottom one and go up. Alright. Then we want to go to where you just loomed up. Go to the bottom and loom up again. Now we're going to go here, grab that band that stretches across from the pegs. And we want to grab that band and loom it over to this center 2 pegs away. Same thing right over here. Over there. So now we're repeating the pattern. I'll do this one more time with you guys because I know this is kind of confusing. So you want to grab the top black band, go out to this side, then go out to this side. Then you want to go up, and then go up once more. And once you do that, you want to go back 2 pegs, grab this band stretching across, and go up 2 pegs to where that band went up, and go over there with your 2 sides. Just like that. And then you repeat 2 more times with these. I'll be back once I finish doing that. Okay. So, Hopefully you guys got the hang of it and we have loomed everything. If you are kind of clueless right now as to what to do in the middle right there, if it was too confusing for you, then you know, the clip where I showed you how to do it is always still there. So, you know, just go back to that part and go from there. But for now, we have loomed the entire middle, and now all we have to do is loom the perimeter. So, this is really simple. You're just going over to this side, okay, and grab this bottom perimeter band, and make sure it makes a teardrop shape and go up. Go here now, and go up with the bottom band. And from here, go to the very bottom, grab that perimeter color, and go up. Very bottom, perimeter, and go up. Very bottom, go up. Oops. Alright, go to the very bottom and go up. Alright, that's what we want to keep doing. So I'm going to do this a little faster because I know most of you guys already know how to do this. And plus it's really simple because we're just looming all the way up until the last pegs on these two bar pins. Alright. Okay, if you're not finished yet, remember, you can always just catch up. And we're going up here. And now, when we're up here, we want to go to the bottom and just go to center now. And then here over to center. Like that. So now our whole bracelet is loomed. Alright. Sorry guys, my camera just cut me off. So as I was saying, now the whole bracelet is loomed. Make sure that every single thing is loomed on your thing. Alright, and now we want to grab our extension color and we're going to take our bracelet off. So, we really want to make sure that actually, you know, before we actually do that, let's just pick off our bracelet. So, we're going to pick everything except for this peg, okay? Make sure you do not do anything on this peg. I'm picking everything off on here. Alright, I'm going to keep doing that. Alright, so I've picked off majority of my bracelet. Now we just want to make sure that we put our hook through all of our bands right here. And grab your extension color and make sure you put it through all the bands, okay? And pull it through. Now make sure that your rubber band right here is pulling on all of the bands right here, or else you should probably put it back in. Now we can just take off this part and pop off that part. So there is our bracelet. Alright, this is the side that I showed on Instagram and earlier in this video. Okay, and this is the other side. And both of them are pretty much the same. Alright. So, yeah. So now we're just going to do our extension. Now, you can do a double extension. Sorry, it's kind of weird right here, this thing. I guess it's not equaled out. I'll fix that later, but you can do a double banded extension, but I'm just doing a normal extension with my hook. And for this, you only need a short extension because this is kind of long. So I'm doing 3 per side, 3 total, including the band that's already there. Alright. And usually I do 4 per side. Oops. That's not good. Let me try it again. Three per side. So now I get a C clip because I already did 3 on this side, or S clip, or O clip, or big C clip, or whatever other clips there are. Okay. And now we grab the cap band and do another 2. That's just for my wrist size. Alright, and then I clip this onto right here. And there is our bracelet. Alright, so this is our Webweaver bracelet. I really hope you guys like this one. This is one of my favorites. I really like this one. So, hope you guys have a great day. I hope this came out good for you. Leave some comments down below. Subscribe if you like this one. I have more videos and you will be notified if you do subscribe whenever I post a new video. And do me a favor and like this video. Alright? It really helps a lot. Thank you guys for watching, and that is it. Bye.